hours. Test. Test. Still not working?
Okay, yeah, it's just on a delay.
Okay.
Like 5-10 seconds.
That's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna go start it now. Do you mind sending that link to everyone?
Huh?
Do you mind just sending that link to the chat?
Sure. What is it called? DCON webinar?
Mm.
This one takes DCON.
Yeah.
Oh, that was died.
I'm watching, I'm not playing. Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna get started. Welcome everyone to the DCON workshop for just like all the information you're gonna need. I think I'm just gonna mainly go over like attire, what to pack, other things. So it's just important for you to know. I think there's only 11 or 12 of you watching right now. Three p.m. to 6:30 p.m. for activities and registration. We have 2 cars leaving pretty early, so they should get there before opening session. And 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. we have the SAA meeting. So if you are one of like the 4 or 5, I think 5 people, I think it's 6 actually. One of the 6 people who I asked to be an SAA, you should be able to attend that meeting. If not, just let me know. And then 7 to 9 p.m. is opening session. And then 9:10 to 10 p.m. is workshop session number 1. 10:15 to 1 a.m. is caucus session number 1. And then after 1 a.m., it's quiet time. So after the caucus session, we're going to have a Davis meeting to discuss opinions on voting for district board. So yeah. Then on Saturday, we start early. So 8 to 8:45 a.m. is caucus session number 2. 8:55 to 11:30 a.m. is workshop sessions and professional expo. 11:45 to 1:50 p.m. is general session number 2 and lunch. 2:10 to 5 p.m. is workshop sessions. 2:30 in House of Delegates. 5:30 to 6:30 is honors reception. This is very important. If you are a graduating senior, you must attend that 5:30 to 6:30. Otherwise, you will not be able to receive your stole. Does that make sense? Okay, so 6:45 to 8:45 is our general session number 3 and awards night. And then 10 to 11, we have a talent show. And then 11 to 1 a.m. is alternate activities. And then after 1 a.m. again, it's quiet time. I'll be sending these slides out later. So if you still have questions about like scheduling and like other things that I cover, don't worry, we'll go over it later. Sunday, so we should end before 12 p.m. 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. is closing session. And then 11:30 to whatever time will be pictures and then we'll be leaving. So it depends on each car when they're leaving, but talk to your drivers. If you want to stay a little longer, then maybe we can put you in a different car. All right, so I'm going to go over what to pack real quick. So I'm going to exit out of this real quick and then just launch this right here. Actually, I think I have here. No, that's not it. So I'm not sure if you can see this. Oh, shoot, it's not me anymore, isn't it? Yikes. Okay, hold on. What happened here? Okay, that was weird. Is it showing anymore? Okay, that was weird. I'm just gonna keep going then. So Friday, I'll go over this again, but we'll be wearing, well, this is like a list compiled by the DCON committee. So this isn't like perfect, but it is a packing list I included. So mainly your personal items and then miscellaneous supplies. So like make sure you have all that. Don't worry about like spirit gear for our club, and don't worry too much about divisional either, mainly because we will be providing that. Okay, so let's keep going. What the heck? Okay, I guess it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so in addition to that list, you guys know that we had to put all of you in 5 people per room. Okay, hold on. I can't pause it. It's a live stream. Okay, I want to change my mic settings in a bit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me. Is it fine? Oh, I'll change it again. But okay. Oh man. It's fine. Okay. As a reminder, please send. Okay, well, it might be glitchy because we have people playing games right now, so don't worry about that. But once again, if you joined in late, please write your name to the live chat and we'll write it down just so I know who's there. Are there any questions so far?
See, everybody.
Please make sure you send your name to the chat. I really need to know who's here because I'm going over really important stuff. Okay, so I'm going to keep going then. I guess the audio was being weird. Okay, I'm all over the place, whatever. Okay, so like I said, because we have to move the rooms to 5 people per room, please talk to your roommates and talk about who would be sleeping on the floor, and then just try to bring sleeping bags if you can. Yeah. So attire on Friday, we will be wearing casual and club attire. So bring your club shirts. We'll be repping our club. And then Saturday, during the entire day, it's going to be business professional. So bring stuff you would wear to an interview. And then on Saturday for the dinner and the awards night, please wear semi-formal or business formal clothes. And then after that, you can wear just casual clothes, just be more comfortable. And then on Sunday, we will be wearing division shirts. So bring that. And business casual as well. Sunday's more preferable if you wear your division shirts because Josh would like us to take a divisional picture again. It is our last divisional event. So one more thing, please bring pajamas and undergarments, appropriate shoes. Attendees are required to wear closed-toe shoes or other professional footwear. Flip-flops will not be allowed. Similar footwear also, I think Berks, slides. Yeah, so please bring appropriate footwear. Again, if you wouldn't wear it to an interview, don't bring it. Okay, so I'm gonna go over rider arrangements only on the way there because we haven't figured out on the way back, especially if people want to stay in the area or if they're gonna be dropped off in a different location. So don't worry about that much too, right now. But for ride arrangements right now, we have Alicia leaving at 9 a.m. She'll be taking Jasleen, Sarah, and Darian. Alicia is not going to DCON, but she has offered to get people there earlier than our other cars, which is we're taking advantage of that. So that car, along with Willie's car, will be leaving at 9 a.m. Willie will be taking Antonio, Cynthia, Sandra, and Megan. And Lila will be taking Kelly, Omar, and Orion at 12:30 p.m. I know, Lila, you have a final right after that ends at 12:30. So leave as soon as possible. Kelly should be there ASAP as well. So just have everyone either put things in the car earlier or have them message you for the best way to be picked up. Ryan from Sac State will be taking Abby. Aaron, leaving at 3 p.m., will be taking Jennifer. And I will be taking Vincent, Andy, Selena, and Leanna at 8 p.m. So my car, similar to what I said to Lila, I would like to leave as soon as possible. So if you are ready at like 7, let me know as soon as possible. Also, I would require people in my car to just bring me their stuff earlier, just so I don't have to worry too much about going to different places in Davis and then leaving. Nora will not be needing a ride. So driving there, it is like about a 6.5-hour drive. So individual, so as cars, you'll be responsible for your own Friday dinner and then for Saturday breakfast as well. Please drive safely. So have shifts for driving. Talk to the people in your car. See who would be most comfortable driving for you, especially if you're leaving later. There will be a lot of traffic. It is a Friday day, like Friday afternoon. It's like after a work week, and we'll be driving in LA area. Okay, so there needs to be a designated navigator. So the person sitting right next to the driver, the shotgun seat, and they will be the point of contact for me throughout the entire time of driving. I will need those designated navigators, so like shotgun seats, to text me when you reach the following checkpoints: Stockton, Los Baños, Kettleman, Bakersfield, Grapevine, and LA. So if you miss one, it's fine. I just need to know your car is safe. Okay. All those places are along the I-5, so it's fine. You probably like see a sign somewhere say like an exit called something similar, but I do need to know where you are just to be safe because it's such a long drive. For the Saturday breakfast, I would not like you guys to leave like and get breakfast, so just bring food that you think, like a granola bars for the morning. So, whoops. Like, yeah, it's granola bars. I don't know any other food that you could eat. Like, just look into it. Yeah. So, Grapevine driving. If you have never driven on the 5 before, the Grapevine is very, very steep, and it's a big climb, especially if your car isn't new, if it isn't big, if it doesn't have enough horsepower. So what I'm requiring everyone to do, every driver, turn off your air conditioning. I know you probably won't because it's not like hot right now, but air conditioning should be turned off. I'm going to have you all exit Wheeler Ridge and let your car cool down before climbing. So take about 10 minutes for everyone to stretch anyway. So take a break. Just let your car cool down. It's a steep climb, so don't speed. It's a 65. I don't think it's 65. I think it's lower than 65, so don't go past the speed limit. I really do not want an accident happening to any of you. This is a long drive. We're all going to be tired, and I just cannot stress how important it is that all of you arrive safely, and you should know that too. Passengers, make sure your driver's okay, and then just drivers, check your car before we leave for DCON. So make sure your oil is fine, the tires aren't too worn out, just other things like that. Just please, 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 please. I really need all of us to arrive and come back safely. Okay, we're gonna go through cheers right now. I don't really know how it's gonna work like this, but we'll roll with it. If you don't know this cheer, I'll go over it real quick. So a caller yells, "Who loves their pie?" And everyone responds, "UC Davis loves their pie, 3.14159, apples, bananas, cherry, lime, but service is our favorite kind." And then the very end, we make like a hooking motion to like, "the service is our favorite kind." You kind of like hook it. I don't really know how to describe it, and I can't show you, but if you don't know it, ask someone and they'll show you. I believe there should be videos either within like family competition for people who have done this cheer. I'm not 100% sure, but if you do have questions, just let me know later. Okay, so I'm gonna do this cheer again. gonna do everything like 2 times. Hold on, okay, so a reminder, I can't see the live chat. I'm just gonna read some stuff real quick. Aaron asked, we don't get breakfast on Saturday. Unfortunately, we don't. So please just bring like granola bars. I don't know what else is like ready to eat. Cooked, I guess cooked food. I'm not sure if the hotel has like a refrigerator, but just make sure it's just like ready to eat stuff like granola bars, snacks. Yeah, and then another question, or not like a statement, I'm pretty sure it is, Aaron said 55 miles per hour. Yeah, so just if your car can't handle the speed limit, it's fine. Just go to the right lane and just be slower. Better safer than faster. Okay, so does anyone not want to do the cheer again? Or does everyone know the cheer? At this point, I can see the chat, so if you guys want to reply. Okie doke, I'm gonna move on. Okay, so this cheer is louder than the rest. Basically, it goes DAVIS, let's get louder than the rest. And then you repeat that 3 times. And then at the very fourth one, you say DAVIS, louder than the rest. So like that's the loudest one out of all 3 of them before. This one's pretty, it's like a build-up, so you get really quiet and then you get really, really loud at the very end. Okay, so I am going to go over this next cheer. It's called Stampede. Orion and Andy made it. And Omar. Oh, okay. But we're gonna do this at DCON. So a caller will say, Davis Stampede. I think is it Davis Stampede or is it just Stampede?
I think it's
just Stampede?
Yeah.
Okay, so the caller is gonna say Stampede, and then everyone's go, move out the way, UC Davis here. We don't go low speed, only top gear. Aggies on the scene, we're on the map. DAVIS, now let's clap. DAVIS, now let's stomp. DAVIS, now let's shout. Go Davis. Okay, so Ryan confirmed it is just Stampede. But everyone would be saying the same thing. I'm gonna go over this one again. We brought it up, I think, last quarter, but we didn't really talk about it this quarter also, so I'll just do it again. Okay. Someone's gonna call Stampede, and then everyone's gonna go, move out the way, UC Davis here. We don't go low speed, only top gear. Aggies on the scene, we're on the map. DAVIS, now let's clap. DAVIS, now let's stomp. DAVIS, now let's shout. Go Davis. So this cheer, if you don't really get the rhythm of like the DAVIS part, the Davis part, don't worry. I couldn't get it for a while, but just think of it as like AV are grouped together. So DAVIS, now let's clap. So like if you group AV together, then it's going to make things a lot easier. Yeah. Are there any questions about this cheer or no? Cool. Okay, I'm going to move on. I don't know if like how long the lag is, but if you do have questions, just send it through the chat, mainly because I'm looking through a different laptop. Okay. Unfortunately, I do not know this cheer that well. Eagles Take Flight. But this is the cheer we will be doing at divisional roll call. Josh, Zaheen, and Jennifer want to change it, so I actually don't know how they're changing it yet. So it's kind of pointless for me to teach you this anyway, because I don't know what they're changing it to. At least not until either like later tonight or tomorrow. But I will send that cheer later for you guys to know. So also, If you have questions about the cheer, ask Josh. I really don't know. I don't even know the rhythm, but this is like the phrases of the cheer. I think Zaheen, Jennifer, and Josh will be changing this anyway. I think there's a video of someone doing this cheer, but I don't remember. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna move on then. Yeah, Kelly, no one really knows this cheer, but like, we wanted to do it at divisional roll call, so I'll let you know what the updates are, but at the moment, just have it on the back burner of your mind because I still don't really know it anyway. Okay, for this cheer, all of you will know, basically just spelling capital. So it's CACAP, It's much slower and it's much quieter, and then you get louder. So you repeat that thing 3 times. And then for the 4th time after that, you say go capital. So you would like put your hands in a circular motion, like they're circling each other. And then you go from down to up, and then you raise your fist. I think your right fist, it doesn't really matter. And you yell, go capital. So this is pretty simple. It's just like CACAP, CAPITAL, CACAP, and then just keep going louder. Josh will be leading like these. Well, anyone can lead these cheers, but if you don't know like how it starts, someone's literally just gonna say like C A. They're just gonna start it, and then we'll just join in however. Any questions? Okay, I'm gonna change slides then. All right, and then this cheer for what we did in FDC divisional roll call. I'll go over it real quick. It's we are from the North cheer. So the caller is gonna say capital, let me hear you clap, and then you clap 4 times. Capital, let me hear you stomp, and then stomp 4 times, and then capital, let me hear you say ah, and you get louder in the ah, and then we are from the North, and there it really snows, and if you're not from capital, then it really blows, and we will do this cheer again and tell you how it goes. We are from the North. So with the second time, you would do it with clapping. So we are from the North, and there it really snows, and if you're not from capital, then it really blows, and we will do this cheer again and tell you how it goes. And then on the 3rd time, you would add stomping with the clap. We are from the North, and there it really snows, and if you're not from capital, then it really blows, and we will do this cheer again and tell you how it goes. And then on the very last, like the 4th time, you would repeat it again, and then at the very end, instead of saying and tell you how it goes, you would say, and we would do this cheer again, but you already know. So how that like last part goes is, we are from the North, and there it really snows, and if you're not from capital, then it really blows, and we will do this cheer again, and we would do this cheer again, but you already know. So just replace that line with the 3rd line for the 4th time. Yeah, so Selena, that was the video I was talking about. So Selena mentioned Michael Novang made some popular cheers as videos somewhere on the Capitol page. I think Eagles Take Flight is on that video. But like I said, I believe Josh, Zaheen, and Jennifer do want to change the cheer before DCON. So I'll keep you updated. But for the time being, don't worry too much about it. These cheers, cheer your heart out at DCON, lose your voice. Yeah. Are there questions? I'm gonna move on then. Okay, so there are some more cheers. Okay, I'm gonna wait till it not lags anymore. Cool, okie doke. So this right here can be found on the Capitol Resources, the Facebook pinned post. And it's a cheers master list created by the 2018-19 Capital Division Fellowship Committee. So yeah, okay, so there's a lot of cheers from every school in Capital. So there's 4 Capital cheers. So we are from the North cheer, the one I just presented to you all. And then the next one is the spell out, CACAP, that one. The third one is Eagles Take Flight. Again, I'm not really sure how this goes anyway, so, and plus they'll be changing it, so don't worry too much about it. I don't even know how we're supposed to do an eagle formation. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving on. So this one, I haven't heard this one in a while, but it's like Hello Capital. So how much capital is in here? Hello Capital. Okay, don't worry about this one too much. The main cheers you should just like practice, I guess, is just the other ones along with our school ones. Okay, don't worry about the appreciation cheers. We have Chico cheers. There was a clip from way up north, and Chico was his name. Oh, C-H-I-C-O, 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 and Chico was his name. Oh, that one just Old McDonald's had a farm to Chico. And then Delta has 2 cheers. I think their most recent one that they made was, this is Delta cheer, black, gold, Mustangs here. And they repeat that 3 times, and the very end, Delta clap, Delta clap. FLC, so I will go to this one, a more popular one. So like Folsom Lake, what? Folsom Lake, who? Folsom Lake, chica, chica, chica. We're Folsom, we're awesome. We all know you want some. So you like, when you thrust your hip forward and put your arms back. Yep. LTCC, so LTCC on 3, 1, 2, 3. LTCC, let's go, let's go. Sac City, this one, the caller will say, caution, watch out, Sac City is gonna shout. And then repeat 2 times, and then at the very end, you say, go Panthers. And then Sac State, boomstick, caller is gonna say, Sac State, boomstick, and then everyone's gonna go, CKI all day, all night, go boom shakalaka, boom, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, laka, 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 laka. We bring the bass, we bring the boom, Sac State's in the house, make room, make room. So for this one, when every time it says boom, you would clap, so like boom shakalaka, boom, boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, laka, laka, laka. There's 5 lakas on the third one. And then the other thing is like Sac State's in the house, make room, make room. So like you would push your hands out in a sweeping motion for make room, make room. Singers up, Sac State, singers up, someone's gonna call that, and then everyone's go Sac State, wait, Sac. And you clap, I don't wanna clap too loud, but like Sac State, Sac State, CKI, Sac State, Sac State, CKI, and then repeat that. I think I don't know if I repeated it, but like Sac State, Hornet Pride, Sac State, Hornet Pride, Stingers up, Stinger up, Zaza, Hornet, Zaza, Hornet Pride. So when it says Stingers up, you would put your pinkies up, so your right one, your left one, and then Zaza, like push them up again, and then cross them for Hornet Pride. This one's pretty self-explanatory. So callers can say, when I say Sac, you say state, Sac, and then everyone says state, Sac, and everyone says state. There's a long part of it, but this one is more caller response. Okay, and then our cheers. We have this cheer, UC Davis party time, and then everyone goes boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. And then reverse, everyone would say cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. And then you go back to normal, you say that boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. And then double time, you go even faster. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, and then the last one, someone's gonna go drop the bass, and then it goes wub, 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 wub. I'm also not gonna go over the UCDD one. I also don't really know that song anyway. Yeah, okay. There is a cheer, quotation marks, floating quotes. Everyone's gonna go, someone's gonna go, UC Davis silent cheer, and then everyone just don't cheer and you just move around. We did that like a couple times, but it's pretty self-explanatory again. And then UNR, someone's go, a caller is going to say wolf pack, and then everyone's going to respond wolf pack, and then the caller is going to go get back, and then everyone's also going to say get back. Then everyone's say get hit, get bit if you talk smack, and then you repeat the whole type things like wolf pack, get back, get hit, get bit if you talk smack. And then we stomp with the pack, and then stomp 4 times with alternating feet, and then we clap with the pack, and then clap 4 times. And then we stomp with the pack, stomp 3 times. We clap with the pack 3 times again, and then let me hear the pack. I think it's like let me hear you say it, and then you put your hand in like a wolf gesture. So like your ring and your middle finger touches your thumb, and then it's like a mini wolf, and you just hold them up and you go, oh, you will howl. Another one, it's like, there ain't no party like a wolf pack party because the wolf pack party don't stop. And then everyone's just going to repeat that. And you repeat it, and then you get louder. I'll send this, or I can send it to the chat, but it's also found in the Capital pinned post on Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I believe that's it for Capital schools. I think froze. I'm gonna go back to this then. Okay. That's all I have. Are there any questions or any like concerns that I can answer right now? Type it through the chat. I can see it. Again, please type your name into the live chat just so I know who's here. I do need to catch up with the people who weren't here. Ask them why, but like they do need to know the material I went over today. I didn't include the rooms because I sent that out a while ago, but I'll send it again very soon. And also, if you didn't hear me before, ride arrangements going back from DCON to Davis or wherever is still being decided. So don't worry too much about it. I'm still just trying to hear back from Sunset Division. And yeah, so just don't worry about that too much. Drivers, have your group chat with your passengers. So Aaron asked, are we allowed to go get food Saturday morning? I want to say no. Like just as from me, whole thing starts at 8 a.m. and if you're sleeping at like 2 a.m., you're gonna be really tired to get up anyway. And I just don't want anyone to leave the Marriott without like knowing where they are. This is just for safety for everyone. So like I said, just bring snacks, bring lots of it. Yeah, are there any other questions? I'll give you a more definitive answer, but for now, assume that you can't and just bring snacks or like ready to go breakfast foods. Are there any questions? One more thing, again, with the sleeping bags, talk to your rooms. If one person is going to be sleeping on the floor the first night, make sure they just don't sleep on the floor again the next night. It's also just not fair. Also, I forgot to go over this. Drivers, we will need to pay $12 per day for parking. You will be reimbursed for that. But basically, it's going to be split between everyone going. So it's going to be like $12 per night, so 24. I think we have 4 or 5 cars. I don't remember exactly, but that will be split amongst members evenly. Leanna asked for SAA meetings. Do we go to the ones before our shift? I will get back to you on that. I haven't heard too much about SAA shifts anyway. Have you guys heard back or like what shifts you're going to get yet or no? Oh, anyway, oh, you have, okay, so I'll let you know very soon the people who are SAAs. I just haven't heard much about it. But I know like Leanna and Vincent, you guys will be arriving late. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll get back to you on that, but don't worry about that for now. Any other questions? If that's it, I'll send these slides to the chat. Just make sure you have your apparel, your attire ready, especially like the appropriate shoes. For Saturday dinner, people usually, okay, Megan asked a question, but in a bit I'll answer. Saturday dinner, you can go a little bit more out instead of like business formal. But just if you don't want to change, just make sure you have professional clothing for this. So just again, don't wear something you wouldn't wear to an interview. Megan asked, do I ask my ride to pick me up from DCON when we're done? Okay, no, so I was gonna release a tentative arrangement for people going back, but if you had not talked to me yet already about either staying later or wanting to leave as soon as possible after DCON, message me so I can change that. That's just going to be easier. So that's all I have. If there's any other questions, you can still message me. I'll send these slides in the chat and I'll follow up with everyone. So send in the chat if you haven't done so already. And that's really all I have. All right, I'm going to end it then. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.